Hello, welcome to Tikkabilla. Now, I've been sorting out my recycling today. I'm going to take all of these bottles to the bottle bank, and I thought that we could use some of these old newspapers to put down when we're doing some painting. The rest, they can be recycled. Now, let's see what else I've got in here. Ah, look at this. These are some of my old birthday cards. Roses are red, violets are blue. Happy birthday, Paul, from the Tikkabilla crew. Isn't that nice? And they give me a lovely big kiss. What else have I got in here? Ah, now look at this one. Looks of lovely, brightly coloured balloons on the front. And inside it reads, Dear Paul, happy birthday, lots of love, Granny, kiss, kiss, kiss. She's put 3 crosses for 3 kisses. That's very nice, Granny. Oh, I like those old cards. Oh, well, I think I'm going to see what else I can find in the Tikkabilla house to recycle. Back in a mo.
Ah, hello. Oh, saw this. Lots of papers. Wonder if Paul knows anything about this. Have you seen Paul anywhere? Oh, you have? Oh, great. Paul!
Hello. Hi, Toni. Yes, I'm up here looking for more things to recycle.
Oh, OK. Well, I'll have a wee lead down here then, OK? Oh, now this is good. We can use these old papers for when we're making messy things and... Oh, look. That's a nice card. Oh, it's a birthday card for Paul. Oh. Oh, no. I never knew it was Paul's birthday.
Oh, hello, Toni. Hello.
Hi, Tamba. Did you know it was Paul's birthday today?
No.
Oh, no. We've forgotten Paul's birthday.
Oh, dear.
Oh, well, we can still do something for his birthday.
Oh, yes. We could go to the park and play on the swings and have a picnic.
Yeah, or we can make a big birthday cake.
Oh, yes. And we can have a party.
Yeah, we could have a surprise party for Paul here in the Tikkabilla house.
Oh, with jelly and ice cream.
Oh, yeah, we can decorate the house with decorations. What do you like to do when it's your birthday?
I like playing musical chairs and singing songs.
Ah, great idea, Tamba. Paul is going to have a really happy birthday. Now, let's get the Tikkabilla house decorated.
Oh, OK.
And we can sing a happy song while we do it. Sometimes when I'm feeling very happy, I just like to sing a happy song. It's so easy, you will see how simple having fun can be. If only you will come and sing along. And even if you don't feel very happy, I have got the perfect remedy. Just close your eyes and memorize happy times and sunny skies. Come on now and sing along with me. Oh, twiddly-dum-dum, twiddly-dee. I like you and you like me. Twiddly-dum-dum, twiddly-diddly-day. To make your life go with a swing, just think of lovely, happy things, and happy thoughts will help you on your way.
Riding on a bus can make me happy. Sometimes I'm allowed to ring the bell. And when I get to my bus stop, off the bus then I will hop. And walking to the park is fun as well. Happiness is riding on a seesaw. And I'm happy when I'm on a swing. You should hear me laugh and shout, spinning on a roundabout. How it really makes me want to sing. Oh, twiddly-dum-dum, twiddly-dee. I like you and you like me. Twiddly-dum-dum, twiddly-diddly-day. To make your life go with a swing, just think of lovely, happy things. And happy thoughts will help you on your... Happy thoughts will help you on your... Happy thoughts will help you on your... Twiddly-diddly way.
Oh, what's your favourite thing about birthdays, Tamba?
Having all my friends over and playing with them.
And there's some of your friends through one of the windows today. But which window will it be? Shall we have a guess? How many windows?
1, 2, 3.
Round, square, or arch? Which one will it be?
It's the round window.
It's busy and the alarm's going to go off. Ding, ling, 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 ling. Ding, ling, 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 ling. Shall we have a big stretch? Yeah. Let's all stretch. Okay, put your arms up. Oh, everybody have a big stretch. Oh. Oh. Okay, and put your arms down. Oh. Shall we have a little shake to wake ourselves up in the morning? I know. That's it, give them a good shake. And now let's brush our teeth. Brush up and down, right to the back. You're very good brushers. Let's turn our taps on. There we go. Some nice cool water. Are we ready? Are you ready? Oh, that's lovely. Oh, give your face a good wash. Don't forget to wash your cheeks. And another big splash on our faces. Oh, we need a towel now, don't we? We need to dry our faces. Let's dry our faces off with a nice soft towel. Yeah, nice and fat. To make sure your face is dry. Shall we eat our breakfast with our big spoon? That was a lovely breakfast. Do you think we should get dressed now?
Yeah.
I think you're right. Shall we put our jumpers on? Okay, let's put them over our heads. Squash it on my head. Ooh. And let's put our arms through our sleeves. And let's pull our jumpers down. Oh, oh, it's a very long jumper. Oh. Okay, are we ready? What are we going to do now that we're dressed? What can we do?
Yes. Go for a walk.
We could go for a walk.
Picnic.
A picnic.
We could go to school.
We could go to school. We're ready to start the day. Yeah!
Up a bit. No, down a bit. Oh, I think you were right the first time. Oh,
Wow! These decorations look fantastic. Whose birthday is it?
Yours! Happy birthday!
Mine?
It's your birthday today.
We found a birthday card and we'd forgotten your birthday. So sorry.
So we thought we'd throw a party for you.
But it's not my birthday.
It's not.
But we found a card from your grandma.
Oh, I must have dropped that one earlier. It's an old card, and I put it in this box to be recycled. Look, I mean, there's lots more in here.
Oh, dear.
And you thought it was my birthday, and you've done all of this.
Yes.
For me. Oh.
I was looking forward to having a party.
Oh, well, never mind. Even though it's not my birthday, we could still have a party.
What sort of party?
Oh, I don't know. What kind of a party would you like?
I don't know.
Oh, well, look, why don't you two have a little think about what kind of a party you'd like to have, and I think that I'll go and make some more party decorations.
Oh, I wonder what kind of party decorations.
You know, it does seem a bit of a shame to have to throw away my old birthday cards, and I've thought of a great way to take something old and turn it into something new. And that's just what recycling means. Let me show you one of my ideas. If you've got an old birthday card, this is what you can do. You can take it and rip it in half down the middle. There's a crease in the middle of the card where it's been folded. So if you rip it like that, and I'm going to take the piece with the writing on it, I'm going to keep that for something totally different. I'm not going to use that today. But then I'm left with the nice, colourful piece. And I'm going to lie that down on the table, face down. Now, when I had a rummage upstairs, I found some wrapping paper. It's lovely, isn't it? Nice and brightly coloured. I really like this yellow one with all the spots on. Now look, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to rip some of this wrapping paper like this. I'm going to tear it. Ooh, look at that. Lovely long strip. And now what I'm going to do is rip it again. A little bit more tricky this time because it's a bit thinner. Ooh-wee. But I like it when it does that. That looks great fun. And we'll take this piece as well. And I've got some lovely purple stripy wrapping paper here. Isn't that a nice colour? And we're going to do some ripping again. We're going to rip another nice long strip. Whee! And once again, I'm going to rip that in half as well. Got lots of ripping today, haven't we? Now I'm tearing all these strips of paper and I'm going to add them to the birthday card. Now, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to take some glue and I'm going to just put some across the top of the card like this. Can you see? And then we'll take some of those strips of wrapping paper and stick them down. Stick them down so that the colourful bits are looking up at you. Just like that. Let's have a purpley curly bit this time. And maybe another spotty yellow bit. And another couple of purpley bits. So I've stuck those down. That's great. Now, I like this bit. We're going to roll this card up so it forms a tube. This is how you do it. You take the side and you just roll a little bit like that. And then turn it over. And we're going to take some sticky tape. And we're going to stick it down like that. Can you see? Stand it up. And then all those strips of wrapping paper you can fold down like this. Now, you could use bits of ribbon, bits of material, anything that's old that nobody else wants to use, you can turn it in something like this. Now, I'm not quite finished yet. I want to add something else. I'm going to take a nice, I think I'll use this. I really like this wrapping paper. Look at that. I've taken a nice big chunk and I've ripped it up. And this time, I'm going to take some of these. Ooh, sure you know what these are. Tasty sweets. I'll take a handful of those, thank you very much. That's a red one to finish it off. And I'm going to wrap those up into a little exciting parcel. And nobody will know what's inside. That's right, it's a little present. It's good, isn't it? So let's wrap these up like this. Now, when you've wrapped them all up, you can just twist that paper like this, see? Twist it up just like a sweet. And then you can pop it inside the top of the tube decoration that you just made. And I've got the end just sticking out there. And finally, what about this? I love these. These are great fun, aren't they? A party hooter, my final touch to go in the top. And you know, I think I could make quite a few of these, and maybe you could as well, when you've got a party and you could put them at everybody's place around the table. It's a great way of using your old birthday cards and wrapping paper to make something new.
Oh, that looks great, Paul.
Oh, thank you, Tamba. You know, an old birthday card and some old wrapping paper make great party decorations. So, have you two decided what kind of party you want?
Yep.
A fancy dress party.
Oh, sounds a good idea. And what kind of food would you like at the party?
Jelly.
Some yummy cake.
Oh, strawberries?
Oh, yes, strawberries.
Oh, and sandwiches.
Oh, good. Aha. I think that we're going to see some more food through one of the windows today. But it's not food that any of us or you would like to eat at a party. No, it's food for animals. But which window is it? Let's have a look and see. How many windows? 1, 2, 3. Round, square, or arched, which one will it be? It's the arched window.
If you're in the mood for horsing around, try a little mooing and some cock-a-doodle doing. See all the sights and hear all the sounds down on the farm with Simon.
Right, it's morning on the farm, which is time for breakfast. What do you like having for breakfast? Well, on the farm, lots of different animals eat different things. Now, this is food for the goats. And there's all sorts of bits of corn and peas and cereal sorts of things. Looks a bit like muesli. And what else have we got, Steve?
That's for the horses.
This is breakfast for the horses. This is what horses like to eat. And next,
Cows.
this is cows' food. And
Ducks.
oh, this is what ducks like to eat. Right then. Now it's time to get all this stuff and give it to the animals. Right. Here's a hungry horse. This is Belle. There you go. Oh, you are hungry, aren't you? A bit more. There you go, Belle. Right, now let's see who else needs some breakfast. Hello. Looks like the young goats are helping themselves to breakfast. All right, well, let's take some more of this for their mum. Come on. OK, come in, here we go. Breakfast time for you as well. 1 scoop of breakfast for the goat. There you go. Bye-bye. Yeah, all right, I'm coming. I know it's duck's breakfast time as well. Plenty for everyone. Goodness, they're very hungry ducks. There we go. Is it like that in your house? There we go. Right, on we go. Now, after everyone's had breakfast, it's time to clean up all the mess. It's important to keep the place where the animals live as clean as possible. And finally, lots of lovely, clean straw. There we go. Right, that's everyone fed and cleaned. It's time for my breakfast now.
I don't know. Oh, you know, we're having a fancy dress party at the Tikkabilla House today. And that means we've all got to dress up in a kind of a costume. But I can't decide what I'm going to wear, even though Tamba and Toni have decided. Do you want to help me? I've been looking around here. What hats have we got? Oh, look at this. It's a cowboy hat. I could put this on and go as a cowboy. Yeah. Oh, I think we better see what time it is on the Tikkabilla clock. Say the rhyme with me, partner. Tikkabilla, Takkabilla. Tikkabilla, talk. What's the time on the Tikkabilla clock? Let's take a look and see. Aha. Well, the long hand is pointing straight up to the number 12, and that means that it's something o'clock. And the short hand is pointing to the number 3. So that means that the time today on the Tikkabilla clock is 3 o'clock. And what's underneath the Tikkabilla clock? Aha! It's a Summerton Mill story.
Down at the bottom of a very pretty valley, there's a magical place called Summerton Mill. And when the water wheel turns at Summerton Mill, a little bit of magic takes place. And, for a little while, everything goes back to how it used to be.
Oh, it's a lovely morning,
Said Dan as he looked out over Summerton Valley.
Hang on. I can hear... Wow, it sounds like music.
and Dan headed off in the direction of the music, past Mousy Tongue, the cat, who was lying in the sun.
Morning, chickens.
Said Dan as he let the chickens out. The music was getting louder. Dan looked over the gate, and there, at the top of the field, was Dr. Neighbor. He was playing his guitar.
Morning, Dr. Neighbor. It's nice to hear you playing your guitar,
called Dan, and he headed up the field.
Morning, Dan. I've been writing a new song,
said Dr. Neighbor.
Oh, I don't suppose I could hear it, Dr. Neighbor, could I?
Of course you can, Dan. It goes like this. Join in when we get to the chorus, if you like. Let's meet at the top of the hill and look down at Summerton Mill. Fluffer and the chickens are having fun. Mousy Tongue is asleep in the sun. Francoise is grazing, the mill freaks are lazing. I can't think of anywhere quite so amazing. Summerton Mill, Summerton Mill. Down in Summerton Valley there's Summerton Mill. Summerton Mill, Summerton Mill. At the bottom of the valley there's Summerton Mill. Let's meet at the top of the hill and look down at Summerton Mill. There's nothing that I'd rather do than look down at Summerton Mill with you, where the grass is as green as you've ever seen. It's the loveliest place that you've ever been. Summerton Mill, Summerton Mill. Down in Summerton Valley there's Summerton Mill. Summerton Mill, Summerton Mill. At the bottom of the valley there's Summerton Mill.
Oh, thanks, Dr. Neighbor. It's a brilliant song. And it's all about Summerton Mill. Wow.
And Dan said goodbye to Dr. and Mrs. Neighbor and headed back down the field. Dr. Neighbor's new song was so catchy that Dan was singing it all the way home.
At the thingy of a what's it, there's Summerton Mill.
And Mousy Tongue was still lying asleep in the sun. And as the water level drops back down, the big old water wheel slows and eventually stops. And Summerton Mill, still beautiful in its tumble-down state, goes back to being a home just to the wild animals, the birds, and the plants.
I'm getting ready for our fancy dress party. Now I've thought of a great costume. See if you can guess what I'm going to go as. I am busy dressing. Are you good at guessing? In a moment you will see what I'm dressing up to be. I am busy dressing. Are you good at guessing? Messing up. I'm dressing up now. Something for my eye. Now, what do you think? This is an eye patch. It's a really good clue. Something for my head. Now, this is a hat. Do you like it? Something for my body. Now, sit there, Polly, and keep still. I'm ready for you to meet. Oh, hi! Who am I? Huh? That's right. I'm a pirate. Shiver my timbers. Rah!
I am busy dressing. Are you good at guessing? In a moment you will see what I'm dressing up to be. I am busy dressing. Are you good at guessing? No messing up. Hey, I'm dressing up. Let's see. Something for my eye. On we go. Yeah. Something for my head. Looking good. Something for my body. Now I'm ready for you to meet. Oh, hi! Who am I? I'm a pirate.
Ah, pretty Polly.
See if you can guess what I'm going to dress up as. I am busy dressing. Are you good at guessing? In a moment you will see what I'm dressing up to be. I am busy dressing. Are you good at guessing? No messing up. I'm dressing up. Something for my eye. Who would wear something like this? Something for my head. Any ideas? Something for my body. I'm ready for you to meet. Oh, hi! Who am I? I'm a pirate. Arr, arr, arr. Arr. Arr, arr. Oh, you're a pirate. But I'm a pirate.
We're both pirates.
Ahoy there, my hearties!
Oh, and we're not the only one. Tamba's a pirate too.
We've all come to our party dressed as pirates.
Oh no!
Well, never mind, eh? Oh, we could still have a pirate party.
Yes. And all of this wonderful food can be our pirate treasure.
What do you like dressing up as when you go to a fancy dress party?
And what kind of games do you like to play?
We'll see you later. Bye.
Goodbye.